Now, you want to know something cool is they got the SR-71 Blackbird over there, and the whole story behind the Blackbird is insane. Have you heard the whole story behind the Blackbird? Well, so the Blackbird, because of the elevation, speed, and everything that it flew at, had to be made...
Yeah, it's loose on the ground.
Well, it had to be made out of titanium.
Right.
America didn't have that kind of titanium, so I'm sure it says it in here somewhere, but...
they had to get it from the Russians.
Yeah, they made a whole bunch of shell companies, bought the titanium, so Russia sold the titanium to the United States that was used to make the plane to spy on the Russians.
Yeah, but do you know what the shell companies were saying they were buying the pizza or the titanium for?
No.
They were saying that they were buying it for some type of like rare, hard to make pizza oven. So that's why there's like a running joke that the SR-71 is a recycled pizza oven, because that was the excuse for the shell companies to get all the metal.
I had no idea that that's what it was.
Also, because of the altitude and speed that it travels at, titanium expands when it's at speed.
Yeah,
so
speed expansion.
It had to be built loose on the ground. So like on the ground, it was constantly leaking all the time, and it would tighten up and fully assemble mid-flight.
It's actually really cool the way they got that thing to Mach, what, 3.3 is what the unclassified version is I didn't know this, so obviously it had the ramjet style, but to get it to switch over from conventional thrust, conventional engines, over to the ramjet or whatever kind of, I think it was ramjet because it's not scram. It would be almost empty. They would bring it into the air, they would actually refuel it in air, and then they would bring it to like 60,000 feet, and they would dive like as fast as they could, and that's when they would switch over the engines, and when the engines would switch over and start working, that's when they would start climbing back up to their 90,000 feet or whatever the hell they're flying at. Blackbird is one of those things that like we did just because we could.